Hi, my name is Yonel Perez. Today I will be doing my 4 CCR while I make my bed and I get ready for a party. The first question is, how did we integrate technologies into our project? But first, let's make our bed. One of the ways that we integrated technology in our film is that we used the iPhone 14, which is a brand new iPhone which came out this year, and it is a small compact phone which has a great camera. We use this to film throughout the whole film for all our CCRs, for all our film. Another thing that we used that was very helpful was Studio Binder. Studio Binder is a person which helped us not only learn what shots were, how sound editing and mise-en-scène and camera work can help a person film their movie and show through film language their meaning. We use these dudes' videos for a lot of our movie. For example, we learned what the camera shots were. So in our movie, we used close-ups to portray emotion, like this guy had taught us, and we used cowboy shots to portray some sort of conflict. But before I keep going with our video, I need to change for my party. So for today's party, I'm going to be wearing a black pair of pants. Then I'm going to be wearing a purple button-up, and I'm going to be putting on a black belt. Lastly, I have these black shoes. Pretty smooth. The other one. This is basically it. Back to talking about technologies that we integrated in our piece. Well, one of the things that we used to integrate in our piece was CapCut. CapCut was our editing software. This was a vital part of our movie because we use this for everything. For all the cuts, all the animations, all the transitions, all the sound effects. Everything that we did in this movie was used through CapCut. I myself personally had to use YouTube a lot too because I didn't really know how to use CapCut. So through YouTube tutorials that I use for the editing, made my life way easier to use CapCut. Add on how we use CapCut in our movie. In the last scene of the movie where the wrestler is looking down at the ground and he's getting ready for his state final match, we had to use one of the features that CapCut has, which is called vocal isolation. And this was because there was so much background noise in this gym that when we listened to the clip, we couldn't really hear me or the coach. So by using this, we were able to focus the scene more on the coach and the wrestler and less on the ambient noise, because there was no way we were going to be able to close down the gym. It was a public gym. So that was one of the ways that CapCut helped us integrate technology in our film. Something else that I used to, another technology that we used to integrate were the tripods. For example, for a lot of our shots were standstill shots. We had tripods being used, which were given by our media studies teacher. Another way that we integrated technology in our film was the fact that we used this app called Camera Plus Pro. This app helped us edit some of our shots and some of the scenes that we were filming before we were actually in the editor, before we were actually put it in CapCut. So for example, when we were doing that car scene, there was a lot of glare because the sun was really hot outside, and that was the only time we had to shoot. So by using that app, we were able to edit and change the filters a little bit of the actual shot we were shooting, and it was able to get rid of the glare, and I was able to see me when I was driving the car and putting on the music. The last thing that I'm going to be talking about today and how we integrated technology in our film would be the way that we use Canva. I used Canva to make the podcast intro because it didn't really seem smooth when I had done it before. I had put a little countdown that was 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and me and my group mates, when we showed it to the class, we had gotten some responses that it didn't really seem smooth. So I went into Canva and I looked up streaming intros for popular streamers. What I did is I picked the first one I saw that looked good and it looked decent. It was free, and I just changed it and I edited it a little bit through Canva and I made it look like a podcast intro. And yeah, that was one of the ways that we used technology in our film. Well, that's it for today's video. I'm going to be running late to my party. Bye!